I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, where's my accent from? And she already gave it away, right?
Give it away.
What accent?
Well, I'm not originally from Santa Barbara, you can tell, right? I'm from Russia.
See?
Do you know how to say hello in Russian?
Roskis, Woskis?
Well, have more vodka and then I'll teach you.
How was that?
Здравствуйте! And drink more vodka. And don't forget to tip bartenders.
Yeah, we love you.
How do you say that one?
They've been taking care of.
Не забудьте дать чаевые.
Bartender.
Yeah, we'll talk about that after. That's what I thought.
I have a question for girls.
It's in my pocket.
Girls, do you think that... hello? Oh, by the way, any married people here tonight?
Married?
Right here.
Yeah. Any
I'm happily married.
single people?
You think it's a bar.
Even the bartender.
Unsure? She's everything. Any divorced people tonight?
Three times.
Hey.
Oh wow, she is a record maker.
What time?
Oh, yeah.
You know, girls, I want to ask you that would you agree with me that it's easier to divorce men than you just trade them for another, but with the girlfriends it's a different story.
That's right.
You can't divorce your girlfriend. I'm not talking about the one that on Facebook you just unfriend them and you forget about them. I'm talking about the closest one, that the ones that on a mating ritual called dating, and they just if you tell them the truth, they will never forget it, and you will pay emotional alimony forever.
I understand.
All depends on money.
With men, it's different. Men, they don't care. If they get dumped or something happened in their relationship, they don't talk about it.
Right.
With men, it's different. I'll just come out when my husband and I will. By the way, this is my wonderful husband, Larry.
Hey, another guy. This guy's crazy. Hey, let me tell you, we hurt. We really do, deep down inside.
Okay, well, you're next standing up here, okay?
I'm out of here. I waited for my dad.
So my husband and I, we get in an argument. I just put on the sexy outfit and I feed him, make love to him, and he's fine. He thinks we have a good relationship. Right, honey? With girlfriends, it's completely different story. They want, if they call me with their disappointments, they want the immediate validation from me, and they just want to talk to me about their problems. Like for example, my Russian girlfriend Polina. She calls me, and she just gets high on about all her dramas. I don't know how she gets high on being so low. I am looking for alternative for her to get high. You know, I mean, but it's illegal here, you know what I mean? So I suggested...
Everything is illegal.
I know.
In Mexico,
I suggested she goes to Amsterdam. Okay? So, I mean...
Go to TJ. It's okay.
One time, I was at the funeral, and she calls me, and she blocks her phone number, and she calls me, and she's all stressed out. She's just being dumped. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm being dumped. I need to talk to you." I'm like, "Oh, Polina, hold on. I'm at the funeral. I can't talk right now." "Oh, but this man is dead already. The person is dead. I'm more important. I have problems. I need to talk to you." I'm like, "Polina, the service is about to start. I have to hang up now. I'll talk to you later." So I hang up. She calls me later, and I decided I'm gonna do that. I said, you know what, Paulina? I can't talk. I'm on isolation in the hospital. I'm so contagious. I can't talk to you. I'll be in the hospital for 3 months. So she hangs up on me.
That wasn't the doctor though.
She never calls me back. Maybe she thinks I'm dead or something. So that was my Paulina girlfriend, but that's okay. I have another girlfriend. Her name is Kathy. I have another girlfriend. Her name is Kathy. Kathy is on the hunt.
Yes.
She's like in the jungle, right, Carol? I don't know how she does that song. I'm still learning from her. She is a professional hunter. She's looking for Mr. Right.
Yeah.
And she just, we go out to the happy hour and we're talking and she interrupts me in the middle of the sentence. She said, oh, look at him, isn't he cute? I'm like, I guess so. She said, oh, I wonder if he's single. I'm like, I don't know what you can do. She pulls out the lipstick out of her purse, she puts on the lipstick and she checks out her cleavage and her tight dress and she is on the prowl. She's ready to jump. Right, Carol? Like that?
That was you, right?
So she is professional hunter on the prowl, ready to bounce. Then she calls me and she talks for an hour nonstop. And at the end of the hour, she says, "Oh, by the way, how are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, so many things happened to me. Can I tell you something?" She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk. I have to go. I have another date." She doesn't have time to listen. She's always busy. She's a professional hunter, right, Carol?
That's right.
Okay, keep going. Okay, so that's Kathy. And then my other girlfriend, Sarah. Sarah is a...
Is that the third one?
That's the third one. I have a lot of them. Sarah is professional, brainy, blonde, professional dater. She has a detective program on her computer and she can check on all her potential boyfriends. So when she goes on a date, she says, okay, they have dinner. He tells her about himself, and then she said, okay, excuse me, I have to go to the powder room. And she goes to the powder room, she checks on her iPhone, and if he tells her the truth, if he really lives in Montecito, and if he really 1%, and if he drives Lamborghini or he makes $1 million a year. So she comes back to the table, and if he tells the truth, then it's check mark, it's for potential husband. And if he is a loser, then she gets at least free dinner, and she doesn't never sees him again, and she doesn't waste her time this way. She is so good. Ladies, if you need to check on your date tonight, I can give you her phone number. And she is so good that the Obama administration called her and offered her a job at CIA. And now I'm helping her to pack. She's moving to Washington.
We got a job?
But she got a job.
Yeah.
But I have another girlfriend. Her name is Natasha, and Natasha is a complete soap
That wasn't
opera.
you, though.
And she is walking soap opera. You hear me? Yeah. So she refuses to go see a therapist, but instead she'll go find a psychic, and she will pay $100 an hour to a psychic. But she will only go to the one who will tell her that she is perfect, nothing is wrong with her, and there is a rich man, 1%, the knight in shining armor, that waiting for her to sweep her off her feet. And that's it. She will not go to anybody else.
That's right.
So she goes, and then after she runs out of the money, which happens very quickly, she calls me, and she uses me as her therapist.
Right.
And she doesn't even have to make an appointment. And she doesn't want to hear my opinion, opinion. She just want to hear that she is perfect, nothing is wrong with her, and there is a knight in shining armor waiting to sweep her off her feet.
Losing the bet.
So that's Natasha. So I decided I'm so tired of repeating the same thing over and over to all my girlfriends, only what they want to hear that will make them feel good, that I decided I'll change the greeting on my answering machine, and now it sounds like this.
Oh wait, I might have.
Hi, thank you for calling emergency hotline, dating hotline. If you're one of my girlfriends in crisis and you were just dumped recently, remember, you are perfect and he's a loser and nothing is wrong with you, and there is a knight in shining armor waiting to sweep you off your feet. And now you can hang up and call 911 for reassurance.